Grief doesn't arrive with instructions. It doesn't follow a schedule, and it certainly doesn't move in a straight line. Grief is not limited to losing a loved one, though that kind of loss runs deep. It can also come from losing a job, a title, a relationship, or a version of life you once knew. It's the loss of identity, the loss of stability, the loss of what you thought your life would look like. Grief shows up quietly some days and loudly on others. It can feel manageable in the morning and overwhelming by nightfall. And often it only asks three things of us: to stay with it, breathe through it, and take today as it comes. One of the most exhausting parts of grief is the pressure to fix it, to move on, to bounce back, to be strong, to return to quote unquote normal. But what is normal after loss? Grief is not something to conquer. It is something to carry, to honor, and eventually to understand. When you lose a loved one, grief is love with nowhere to go. When you lose a job or a title, grief is identity searching for a new meaning. And when you lose a relationship, grief is connection learning how to exist without that person. Grief is simply love, purpose, and expectation, learning how to exist differently. There is no finish line, no perfect timeline, and no right way to move through it. When the weight of loss feels overwhelming, thinking about the future can feel impossible. Grief teaches you to shrink time, to focus on the now. So today might look like getting out of bed, drinking water, answering one message, sitting in silence, or letting yourself cry without explanation. And you know what? That's enough. You don't need to have next month figured out. You don't need to know how everything will come together. You only need to be present for this moment. It took me 2 years to make it to the other side of grief after losing my mom in 2023. And I was patient enough to give myself grace in that process. Strength in grief isn't pretending that you're okay. It's allowing yourself to feel what's real without shame. Honesty is just as powerful as resilience. Loss has a way of reshaping you. You may not be the same person you were before. I'm not, and that's okay. Your priorities may shift, your patience may look different, and your perspective may deepen. And that can become unfamiliar for you. It can honestly be uncomfortable. But just know this isn't weakness, it's actually transformation. Grief removes what once filled your life and forces you to reevaluate what truly matters. It creates space, sometimes painfully, for clarity, growth, and a deeper understanding of yourself. Over time, you may begin to see why, while grief broke parts of you open, it also made room for something more honest, more grounded, and more aligned for you. Healing is not constant movement. It doesn't require you to be productive every day. It doesn't require you to handle it well all the time. Some days, healing will look like rest. And some days, it will look like laughter that you didn't expect. Some days, it'll look like doing nothing at all. And that's okay. You are not dishonoring your grief by continuing to live. And you are not betraying your past by finding moments of peace. Grief and growth can exist at the same time. So I'm going to leave you with this final thought. Grief looks different for everyone. Whether you're grieving a person, a role, a relationship, or a version of your life, your experience is valid. So please make sure that you honor it. Please be patient with yourself. And I ask that you allow healing to take the time that it needs, because one day at a time is still progress. With gratitude and the reminder to give grace daily. Carrie P.